Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Steve on the Agent Legend team. Wanted to film a quick update for you with some exciting new features that have now been added directly into your account. These features have all been built using the power of artificial intelligence and the incredible campaign history and conversation history that we have accumulated over the nearly 10 years of being in operations. What that now allows us to do is take all of the best practices and making sure that every campaign that you are executing has the highest likelihood of generating a positive ROI for you moving forward. So no longer do you need to bang your head against the wall and figure out what copy you're going to need to write. We're going to get that process started by helping you first create a campaign from scratch in less than 5 minutes, and B, also helping you with how to respond intelligently in the right way to also continue a conversation with a prospect. And additionally, we're going to help you optimize the existing campaigns that you may have had running for months or years with us. And now there are new parameters that have been put in place through the carriers that we are now helping you modify those in real time and lightening the load for you as a user. So let's jump in, give a quick overview of each of these features. And if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to us. We hope that you love the power of what this is going to enable you to do. So the first one that we'll showcase is how to create a campaign from scratch in less than 5 minutes. So I'm in my Agent Legend dashboard. I'm going to go and just create a new campaign from scratch. So the first thing you're going to notice when you log in are a few new things that are popping up. The first are going to be AI agent suggestions. These are items that once your campaign is created, they will change, but what it's doing is giving you insight into what has worked, what hasn't worked, and certain modifications to existing campaigns that you can meet. But let's get started with creating a campaign. So we are now in our brand spanking new AI Agent Campaign Builder. This again has been derived off of millions of conversations, thousands of campaigns that we have been executing upon over the years, and we've handed the keys over to you to now just help you seamlessly add a brand new campaign depending upon where leads are coming from or what your specific initiatives are. You'll see the different industries that you have the ability to select from. In my screen, it's not showing, but you'll see you can select based on the industry that you want to get started. I selected real estate agent, and let's just assume that this is a buyer lead, and let's assume that we want a speed to lead campaign to follow. So this is going to be when a brand new lead is sent to you from any one of your lead vendors, from an open house, or if it was just entered into your CRM, this can be the campaign that you could set up. And so you can also give our AI some additional context if you'd like. In this case, we're just going to generate the campaign and let the campaign builder work its magic for you. Boom. Now look at that, guys. In a matter of moments, we have now created a high-performing campaign for your speed to lead executions. And you'll see the power of Agent Legend isn't just dropping text messages, but we use an omni-channel approach in order to engage those prospects in whatever medium that they prefer. And so you'll see in this case, we've generated a series of texts and emails, and of course, voicemails. And so those will overlay together. You use the copy of these, and it is so simple, guys, to just add this campaign directly. So all I got to do is scroll down, use the campaign, and it is going to now add it directly into my account. And boom, just like that, in real time, it is now available. Just record your voicemail and turn it on, and it's ready to go. Next, let's navigate over into our new smart response feature that we have created. So you'll now see, if I'm navigated into the conversations tab, you'll now see this blue little emblem that's down below. What this is allowing users to now do is generate a response immediately using the context from your conversation. So in this case, you can see here, we just have a test lead. I've clicked the button that just says, hey, reference the conversation that is above. That is the context that we feed it. In a matter of moments, I can accept it, I can add it, and I can send it. Done. Imagine the amount of time and energy that it would have taken you to be able to generate that. And so what it's leveraging is, again, all of that back and forth that you may have had with a prospect to immediately provide you high converting copy to send to those prospects. Incredible. Next is the AI rewrite tool, which is great for your existing campaigns. So if you have, we walked through the example of creating a new campaign from scratch, but there's also existing campaigns that you have been leveraging. So instead of starting over, you can use our AI rewrite tool to help you create high performing and compliant messages within your campaign. So you'll now see that there will be certain notifications for any messages that exceed limits. There are now limits that the carriers impose, and you'll see those highlighted directly within our system. So any messages that exceed those limits, you can now, instead of you having to do this all on your own, simply clicking the message, ask AI to rewrite the message. And we are going to rewrite it in two different ways. One is just a simple text. The other, and this is where the power is, again, in the form of a short form text message, clear, concise, action-oriented, that directs them toward a longer form email. I'm going to accept the longer form email in conjunction with the text update, and boom, it is now approved, it is compliant, and you're avoiding any of those surcharges moving forward as well. All right, and the final update. For those of you who have been asking for conversational AI, so an AI assistant that's able to have a two-way conversation with your leads, with your referral partners, that is now live and available for you directly within your member account within Agent Legend. Simply go to your campaigns and find the AI Agent Legend. Here, I have searched our template. I'm just going to go and create it. And the final major update for you is for those that have been looking for conversational AI, the ability to have a fully autonomous assistant working alongside you that can respond to leads, re-engage leads, have a conversation with those leads. You can now have that directly within your member account at Agent Legend. Not only is this able to have a two-way conversation, it can book meetings for you. It can also do warm handoffs. So you're just getting a warmer introduction back to the asset that you have. And this is incredibly powerful because when it comes to context, because you are already running campaigns, it uses the campaigns in order to give it context, which makes it that much stronger. So instead of starting from scratch and having to type everything out, you have your campaigns that are running. It understands the types of lead and prospecting that you're currently doing, and it can leverage that in its ability to have a conversation with a prospect. So this is just a sample of the setup side of how it all works. You just load in your calendar, you load in the style that you want it to have and the proper FAQs. As you're adding this right now, we're having our support team jump in to assist any of our users that want to turn this brand new feature on so that we can make sure it has the proper pre-flight checklist. Because what we don't want is we just have you go out into the wild and execute upon it. But again, incredible, great strides that the product team has been making here with the use of AI. A lot of you have been asking for some more AI features that have been added in. And so we hope that these are a positive step in where you want to be going in your AI journey. And we hope that you have a great experience using each and every single one of these new features. Thank you guys so much. And please message us if you have any questions whatsoever.